Right now, the situation is moving very fast. And what is happening is that ZANU-PF spokesperson Christopher Mutsvangwa has stepped forward and called for an urgent press conference. And this move is already sending a strong message across the political space. Because when a senior voice like him speaks at a time like this, it means there is something important the party wants to address immediately and clearly. What is making this more interesting is the timing, because this is not just a normal update. This is coming at a moment when there is growing tension, questions, and different opinions inside the political space. And when such pressure begins to build, the leadership always looks for a way to speak directly so that they can guide the direction of the conversation before it goes too far. Now listen carefully, because this is where the story becomes very important to understand. When an urgent press conference is called, it usually means there are issues that cannot wait. It means there are messages that need to be controlled. And it also means the leadership wants to show that they are aware of what is going on and they are ready to respond. And that alone already tells us that something serious is happening behind the scenes, even if everything is not being said openly. So what could be driving this moment right now? There has been growing focus on how things are moving inside the party, how decisions are being made, and how different groups are reacting to those decisions. And in a big political party, it is normal to have different views. But what matters most is how those views are managed so that the party continues to move in one direction. And right now, this press conference is coming in as a key moment to bring that direction into focus. Make sure you like this video and subscribe right now, because you don't want to miss how this story will unfold step by step. And I will keep breaking it down for you in a simple way so everybody can understand. Now, as the spokesperson, Mutsvangwa's job is very clear. He is there to speak for the party, to explain what needs to be explained, and to calm any confusion that may be building. And this is why people will be listening very closely to every word he says, because his message will reflect the position of the party at this moment. And let's look at what to watch out for. The first thing is the tone, because tone tells a story on its own. If the message comes out calm and confident, it shows control. But if the message sounds strong and defensive, it can show that there's pressure being managed. So every sentence will matter. The second thing is what he chooses to talk about, because sometimes leaders speak directly and sometimes they speak in a careful way. So if certain topics are addressed clearly, it means the party wants to close that discussion quickly. But if some areas are not touched, it may mean those issues are still being handled internally. The third thing is what happens after, because the reaction from party members, supporters, and the public will tell us if the message has settled the situation or if more clarity will still be needed. Now, think about this carefully, because this is where the real story is. Politics is not only about what is said in front of cameras, it is also about what is happening quietly. And moments like this press conference usually come after internal discussions, meetings, and decisions that are not always visible to the public. So what we are seeing now is just one part of a bigger process. And this is why it is very important for you to stay connected to this channel, like this video, and subscribe, because I will continue to bring you every update in a way that is clear and easy to follow. Let's continue with the flow of what is happening. The current atmosphere shows that there is a strong need for clarity, because when information is not clear, people begin to fill the gaps with their own understanding, and that can create confusion. So, stepping out to speak is a way of bringing everyone back to one message. And that message can shape what happens next, because once the spokesperson speaks, it becomes the official position. And from there, all other voices inside the party are expected to align with that direction, and that is how unity is maintained in times like this. But at the same time, the public will also be watching closely, because people want to understand what direction the country is taking, how leadership decisions will affect daily life, and what the future may look like from here. So this press conference is not just for party members, it is also for the nation, and that is why the attention is high. Now, let me bring it closer to you watching this. Do you think this urgent move is just about clearing the air? Or do you feel there is a deeper message that will come out from this press conference? Drop your opinion in the comment section. I want to hear your own view on this. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you stay ahead of every update. Let's move deeper into the situation. One important thing to understand is that leadership communication is very strategic. Every word is chosen carefully. Every sentence is placed for a reason. And sometimes even a small statement can carry a big meaning. So listening carefully will help you understand the full picture. And another thing is that timing always tells a story. Because if everything was calm, there will be no need for urgency. So the fact that this is happening now shows that the moment requires attention. And that is exactly what we are seeing. And as this unfolds, more reactions will come, more explanations may follow, and the full picture will continue to build step by step. So stay alert, stay informed, and most importantly, stay connected here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep watching because this story is still developing and there is more to understand as things move forward. We will continue to follow everything closely and bring it to you in a simple and clear way that makes sense to everyone. Now, as things continue to unfold, remember that every major political movement like this shapes what comes next. And that is why it is important to watch carefully, listen closely, and understand the message beyond just the words.